The moment froze as the click of the gun echoed through the crisp evening air, its barrel aimed squarely at my wife. My heart thundered in my chest. Should I throw myself in front of her? Try to talk the man down? Or gamble on some last-second distraction? But what happened next stunned everyone in the neighborhood. Just days earlier, a moving truck had rolled to a stop outside our new 2-story home nestled in a quiet, picturesque suburban neighborhood. I stepped out, stretching after the long haul, glancing at my wife, Olivia, her county sheriff's badge clipped to her belt. The steely glint in her eyes stood in contrast to the tranquil surroundings. Ready for this new chapter? I asked, masking my nervous energy. Olivia gave me a warm smile. Absolutely. Fresh start. Good neighbors. A real sense of community. We started unloading boxes beneath a radiant sun. The neighborhood looked like something from a real estate commercial. Perfectly manicured lawns, children playing, the scent of barbecues drifting lazily in the air. But beneath the perfection, something felt off, like it was too curated. A sharp, authoritative voice cut through the calm. Welcome to the neighborhood. A woman in her mid-50s strode up the driveway, her platinum blonde hair perfectly styled, a clipboard clutched like a sword. I'm Darlene, head of the Homeowners Association. I greet all new residents to ensure they understand our standards. Olivia offered a firm handshake. Nice to meet you, Darlene. I'm Olivia. This is my husband, Evan. Darlene's gaze drifted to the badge at Olivia's waist, unease flickering briefly in her expression. A sheriff? Reassuring, she muttered, her smile strained. We're excited to settle in, I said, trying to smooth the tension. Darlene eyed our yard with scrutiny. It's a peaceful place if everyone follows HOA rules. She handed us a hefty rulebook. Olivia flipped through it casually. We'll give it a read, she said. See that you do, Darlene said curtly, spinning on her heel and striding off. In the following days, we began to settle into a routine. Morning jogs, weekend barbecues, quiet evenings on the porch. But the neighborhood's glossy sheen started to fade. You know we need approval for any exterior changes, Olivia noted one night. I laughed. So no neon green shutters? She smirked. Or overnight street parking without a permit? I sighed. Feels more restrictive than comforting. It's not about community. It's about control, she replied. Darlene's frequent visits didn't help. She pointed out every minor infraction. A trash bin not pulled in on time, grass growing half an inch too tall. One afternoon while I was planting flowers, Darlene appeared again. Lovely choice, but did you check the approved floral list? Page 42. I forced a polite smile, hands covered in soil. I'll look into it. Later, Olivia said she's waiting for us to mess up. And the way she watches me. It's creepy. We'll handle it, I said. Together. But Darlene wasn't done. One morning, as sunlight streamed through our kitchen windows, Olivia handed me coffee. Guess what? HOA guidelines say window treatments must be in neutral tones. I groaned. This place is a dollhouse. A knock at the door interrupted us. Darlene stood there again, flanked by a tall man with a security badge. Good morning, she said, sugary sweet. This is Mr. Walker, our new HOA security officer. We're here about your property. I felt a knot tighten in my gut. We followed all the rules. Your lawn's half an inch too tall. Trash bins were left out, she said. Olivia tensed. That's excessive. Walker stepped forward. Rules maintain order. Olivia stood firm. This is harassment. Please wear your uniform when addressing residents, Darlene snapped. Olivia exhaled slowly. We'll comply. After they left, she turned to me. They're watching us. It's time we watched back. The next HOA meeting was packed. Darlene stood at the front, Walker at her side. The tension was thick. We're here to address adherence to standards, Darlene began. An elderly woman, Mrs. Bishop, stood. I followed the rules for 20 years. Now I'm being cited for a flower pot. This is madness. Voices rose in agreement. Olivia stood, badge catching the overhead light. The HOA's actions feel like harassment, not maintenance. Darlene bristled. Are you suggesting we're overstepping? I'm saying community thrives on respect, not fear, Olivia replied. Rules apply to everyone, Walker said gruffly. And enforcement should be fair, Olivia shot back. Mr. Decker, a retired teacher, chimed in. We need to revisit these rules and how they're enforced. The room erupted in support. We'll consider it, Darlene said, visibly shaken. Later that evening, a knock at the door sent a chill through the room. Darlene and Walker stood there again. We've received reports about your backyard fence, she said. We haven't made any changes, I replied. Walker's hand hovered near his hip, close to his firearm. We need to inspect, he said. Olivia stepped forward. Without documentation or a warrant, you have no right. Darlene flushed. You must comply. I know my rights, Olivia said. Suddenly, Walker drew his gun and pointed it at her. Step aside. My heart pounded. I moved instinctively, but Olivia raised a calming hand. Walker, you're making a mistake, she said, calm and steady. I'm Sheriff Olivia Harris. You're threatening a law enforcement officer. Drop it. Now. Walker hesitated, then slowly lowered the gun as sirens wailed in the distance. Deputies rushed in, disarmed him, and placed him in cuffs. Darlene stood frozen, her authority shattered. Sheriff, are you okay? An officer asked. I'm fine. Thanks for the quick response, Olivia said, gripping my hand. The neighborhood was rocked. Walker was exposed as a fraud. No credentials. A criminal past. We need to inform everyone, Olivia said the next morning. Darlene's influence is deep, I cautioned. We'll show them proof. That night, an emergency meeting filled the community center. Darlene sat stiffly. Walker's seat was empty. Olivia addressed the crowd. Last night, Walker drew a weapon on me. He has no security license. He has a criminal record. Gasps rippled through the room. Darlene stood. He was vetted. Did you know about his past? Olivia asked. Darlene faltered. Neighbors demanded answers. Mr. Decker proposed a full-board overhaul. The motion passed overwhelmingly. But it didn't stop there. Olivia dug deeper, uncovering financial discrepancies. HOA funds funneled into accounts linked to Darlene and Walker. This is criminal, she said. We need proof that sticks, I replied. With Mr. Decker's help, we compiled documents, bank records, fake invoices. We coordinated with the police. At the next meeting, Olivia laid it all out. Unauthorized expenses. Fake bills. Embezzlement. These are crimes. Darlene panicked. This is a witch hunt. The evidence speaks for itself, Olivia replied. Officer Ruiz confirmed criminal charges were being filed. Darlene fled the meeting, her web of lies unraveled. Weeks later, in court, she faced charges of fraud, conspiracy, and embezzlement. Olivia testified. The jury found her guilty on all counts. As Darlene was led away in cuffs, the community exhaled. Back home, we launched a new committee focused on transparency. Monthly audits, open records, community events, potlucks, cleanup days, park renovations. At our first gathering, Mr. Decker raised a glass. To unity and a better future. We've turned the page, Olivia whispered. I smiled. Let's keep writing a story worth telling. And we did. Together.